And here's a fastball called for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Hard hit towards center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league, hands down. That's why the award is there, and he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
Here's Mookie Betts. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-1 now to Mookie. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Smoke toward the hole. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball
One
one
ball,
as he
2
lays
strikes.
off below the zone. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here now is Will Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Freeman is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Bobby Dahlbeck is a guy we really need to focus in on. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Here it is.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two out, nobody on.
Nope,
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two and 1 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
Still full 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Justin Turner, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So
1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. Solo shot here to left as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Yes, he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting it, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Next to hit is Kevin Plawecki to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Muncy has room in foul territory. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. Now 1-0 Boston. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball, that's it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The count 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
The right fielder, Danny Santana.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
Nope.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now the Red Sox DH, Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. Now here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
No. Inside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Runner!
0-1, here's the pitch.
One
A
ball,
pitch
one
out.
strike.
The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
So they put the speedster in motion. They're trying to test this catcher who isn't known for his throwing abilities, but they had it sniffed out. A well-executed pitch out leads to a good throw, and they nab him at second.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Changed things up on him and got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Still 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now here it comes. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. The second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tying run is in to score from second. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Trey Turner. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Turner at third with 2 away. lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. This pitch is popped up. Devers is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Ncrs. Hernandez.
So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Again, another foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit, extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here, 2-1. And stepping in, Will Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Next up is Max Muncy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball in.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Fouled off. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Down, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Hirokazu Sawamura, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-1 LA. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Pitch is popped up. Turner into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. And the payoff pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Xander Bogaerts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Now back to left fielder, JD Martinez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So here is Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Martinez coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In now, Trey Turner, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Grounded up the first baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Down the first baseline. There's one. Down to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line, and instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Garrett Richards comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Garrett Richards.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Please join me for the traditional 7th-inning.
But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Red Sox 1. Ready ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trevor Story. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Kike.
So next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Turner fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. The pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Richards peers in and delivers. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. Phil Bickford is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
The right fielder, Danny.
Here's the first pitch to him. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
1 strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aye.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Trey Turner. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on top 7-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's
2-1.
2-1.
Hit out towards second. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
I can't lose, ball.
Trevor Story waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Hey.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Betts is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
you.